There is a lot of prep that goes into having a wedding, and one of those important pieces you need to send out is a save the date card. Now, a couple weeks back, we made several videos on how to make your own wedding invitation card, which you can see right here. I'd encourage you to check those out. But today, we're gonna make our own save the date card with Kittl that is gonna be in a more modern style, and it's gonna make your friends and family proud to hang up on their fridge or elsewhere. I don't know. Do you put a save the date somewhere else? I don't think you do. I just put mine on the fridge. Anyway, today we're going to make a save the date, so let's get started. Here we are in Kittl, and I just want to show you really quick that if we click on this cards category, we have a ton of wedding cards because we can hit filter and go to wedding, and then you can see all of the amazing, beautiful, crafted designs by so many world-class designers, and you can start with any one of these easily if you want to. All you have to do is click in and hit use this design, and you can start editing this template your own. But we're going to hit new project and start on our own. So we're going to use the postcard size right here. You could make this any size you want down here, of course, if you would like, but we're going to work in inches, and we're going to hit postcard, and then we are going to hit the portrait, more vertical style of the design here, because that's what we want. You could do a landscape if you want. So I have a picture of the couple that we're going to be making a save the date for, so I'm just going to click this and then hit open, and then it's going to upload it right here. So then all I have to do is click it, and then boom, there is our lovely couple right there in the middle, and I can just expand this up with holding the alt and dragging the corners, and then I can just maneuver this how I want to, like this. I want them right in the middle because that's pretty much what you're going to see in a save the date. The couple is, of course, front and center. They are very important, of course. But what we're going to do is make a cool border for this. So I'm going to add this simple block right here, and then I'm going to drag this across to make it the exact width of this design. I'm going to make this just right on the corners there, because I don't want it to be I don't want there to be any space showing. So then I'm going to move this all the way down, and then to make our border, what I'm going to do is make sure it's aligned and then bring the border weight up a little bit, and then I can go to the fill and I can just click the dash through, and then it'll take away the fill. So then I can start messing with the color here, and I'm going to go for a more off-white kind of vintage papery cream effect is what I'm going for here. So we can just play with the color here to get it how we want it. And then once we're feeling pretty good about our color, then we can either make the border weight really big or we can make it small, but you could just expand this to get it right how you want it. And I'm thinking right around here feels pretty good because I want it to be, again, more modern, simplistic style, very fresh and clean. Lots of white space is the kind of style that we want for this couple, or that's the style that they want, I should say. So I'm going to make a box down here of the same color because that's where a lot of our filler text is going to go, the information on the wedding itself, like the date and things that are important, of course, and so that is where we're going to put that stuff. So we're going to play with the just where the couple is here, since we've made a different frame here and we want to make sure that we move them up. Then we can lock these different boxes. We can lock the frame and we can lock the box at the bottom to make sure that we don't accidentally select and move it around, because that would not be good. It could get in the way. So now what we're going to do is add our save the date text, and we're going to use this script font because it looks a little bit more like handwriting, and so we're going to make that save and date there because it looks a lot more, you know, like you would have done it hand drawn. So then we'll add and we're not going to do a script font for this one. And by the way, we have a video on how to pair fonts together. I will link in the cards. It should come up right there for you. But we're going to pick this Avaria serif font here because it's still rugged. It's still kind of handwritten style. It kind of bleeds onto the paper. I like the shape of this, and it pairs well with this. It pairs well with this font that we've chosen, the script font. I think it's right in line with the design here. So yeah, check out the fonts video again that I referenced in the cards, where you can go to our channel and check it out there. But I think this is looking pretty cool. I like how this is going together with the more script handwritten font, along with the kind of serif, also handwritten font. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this and go over to the glyphs, because we're going to make kind of like an underline for where save is to kind of frame the word the. So here's this dash or divider line or forward slash, whatever you want to call it. And then what we're going to do is bring that over and start turning it around like this so that we can put it underneath the word save. And that's going to help, one, underline the word save, and then frame in the word the to make it more part of this design, right? I want it to be cohesive. I don't want the kind of floating there by itself like it is right now. So when I add this line, it's making the feel more at home in the middle of that design there. So then I'll change this to a heavier weight. Maybe bold is a little bit too much. Let's back it down to medium. And then yeah, that looks like it's the same stroke, you know, weight of save and date. So that's exactly how I want it. Then we can adjust and get it right where we want it to kind of make it feel at home in the middle of save and date. Hey, real quick, if you're getting value out of this Save the Date card tutorial, let me know by hitting the thumbs up button and that red subscribe button. Then let me know down in the comments, are you making a card for a friend, or maybe you're getting married yourself? You could have a small little design business where you're making wedding stationery, and I'd like to know that. Or if you're getting married yourself, I'd love to celebrate. So let me know down in the comments below. So then I might move our couple over to the right a little bit, just to the right of Save the Date, and that's looking pretty good. So then we can start working on our filler text, and I'm going to speed this up here because our names are going to be Jared and Marcy. And so what we're doing here is just creating a layout that we feel makes best use of this space. So I like the names, of course, front and center. I want them to be the biggest because they're the most important. And I want this handwritten element in there, again, mixing fonts. Another plug to kind of check out the fonts video for sure. And then we're going to have our subtext here. Of course, they're getting married, and then there is the place and the date. Now, I've italicized June 11th because we're creating a hierarchy here, and so we need different, you know, we can use different fonts to do that. And so we have one in italics there and one that's in regular. And then we're going to add some fine florals. So over here on the left, if I go into the illustrations, we're going to add a simple floral element. These are great for it. We have hundreds in here for you to choose from. So we're going to pick this one because I really like how it kind of blends in with that wheat that you see there in the back of the picture there. And we don't actually need the fill. We can turn the fill off because I want it to look like it's printed onto this card. Once we feel like the color is good, we can lower the opacity. And then we're pretty much done. We can get ready to save our design. I would recommend a PDF or a JPEG would do at about 300 DPI is what you'd want to do to print this card. And I think this is looking pretty good. So here is our final mocked up Save the Date card of our beautiful couple there in the middle, Jared and Marcy. I hope you had a lot of fun with this tutorial and cannot wait to see what you make with your own modern card design. Well, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you and can take some of the pressure off by using Kittl to make your Save the Dates, as well as for your wedding cards and even thank you cards when you need them. Kittl is completely free to use, so again, if you haven't signed up yet, go ahead and use the link down in the description to do so. Now, I'd love to see what you have created, so don't forget to tag us on social media at Kittl Design, and you can find those links down in the description. We would love to share what you've been doing in Kittl. Before you go, do me a quick favor and hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That's just a way for you to know when we upload more videos here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, create magic.